Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to use ss command on Linux. So in order to use ss command on Linux you have to of course open your terminal, and maybe at the beginning I will show you what is a ss command and what is this command basically used for. So ss command is used to display information about network connections, sockets and ports on Linux, and it's a, I would say, modern and faster alternative to the, I guess, most popular netstat command. So now we can move to our command, and I can show you something how to use it. So the basic usage of ss command looks like this. So we have a lot of lines, and maybe at the beginning I will show you what these columns one by one means. So the first one is ID. So this is basically ID. It's nothing to describe. State. This is a status of the connection of the status of the connection or status of a socket. And you can have a value, for example, established, like here. You have values unconnect. It's not right there, but I will show you in a second these values, and you can have a values listen, and we will also see the listen values in a second. So now recv-q means the number of bytes received but not yet processed by the application. The send-q means number of bytes sent but not yet acknowledged by the remote host. And right now local address port means basically the local IP address and the port, and peer address port means the remote IP address and the port for listening ports. Usually it is, for example, this star and double dot and the star, but we don't have it right there. I think maybe we'll have it in when I use a different option. And the process means the process using the socket. So the process using the socket, showing program name, process ID and the file descriptor. So now we can move to the options. The first option that I will show you is how to display all TCP and UDP connections. So we can do it by typing in ss-a, and as I said before, now we have a lot of different things. So for example, we have unconnected, we have established, and we have listen. And how can we filter, for example, only listening sockets? So we can do it by typing in ss-l. As you can see, we have only unconnected and listen sockets. So you can do it like this. You can list all TCP listening ports. So how can you do this? Of course, we can combine options. So -l, that means listening, and only TCP, so T. And we will probably have only these things from there. So I will press enter. As I said before, we have only these things from there. And same for UDP. If I will type in ss-l and u, and I will press enter, I have only these things from there. This is the UDP. And now, how can I will show you how to display only numeric IP addresses and ports instead of resolving host names. So we can do something like this. So ss maybe on this example, lu, and then option n. As you can see, nothing changed in this case, but this option works. So if you want to use it, you can use it. And by using ss-p, you can display processes that are using the socket. So you can do something like this. Or of course you can combine this option, so you can use something, for example, sudo -ltpn. So this will display all TCP ports with processes, as you can see. And of course you can combine it with the pipes. So for example, if you want to grep only SSH, you can use something like this. So ss-ltn, the pipe grep, and the double dot 22, because SSH use 22 port. So as you can see, I don't have installed SSH, so it will not work, but I can maybe show you. I will open the for example, google.com, and I think we should have under the grep 80 something, I think, or grep for 33. As you can see, nothing is showing, but you have to believe me that if you have the port, for example, 80, each is a HTTP port, but it doesn't work because I don't have, for example, Apache installed or something like this, basically, or nginx, so 80 and 33 will also not work. So you can use it like this. I can grep because I have port 33, that will work, so I will show you. As you can see, we have the 33, so it is working because we have 33 here and 33 here. So this is how you can use ss command on Linux. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.